It's hard being a man in your mid to late 20s who
can't grow a beard.
Yeah, who has to shave every day to avoid growing a shit beard.
Anyway.
Right.
But you know who's got great beards viewership? And that's a great segue back in. The Space Wolves.
I thought you were going to say Henry Cavill.
No, the Space Wolves have pretty good beards. I'll level with you there. Tau, no, but the gill work is spectacular.
I don't know how well the camera's going to pick this up viewership, but I'm going to demonstrate the excellence of the Space Wolves beards. But look at this guy. Look how good his thick those mutton chops are. So, Doctor, we're in your command phase.
Yes. So I gain a command point. First things first.
You do.
Where the fuck's 8 on this bloody dice? I'm stupid.
It's like being rubbery.
There's no 8 on this. It doesn't. What?
The Doctor's inability to find the numeral 8 on the dice has nothing to do with the fact that we've now begun drinking.
Firstly, I haven't even had a sip yet. And secondly, I'm a doctor, and it took me 30 seconds to find a number on a 20-sided dice. Troubling.
The Doctor and I have activated the stimulant protocol.
So, command phase. Is this when I do objectives as well?
Yep, they're over next to the dice pit.
Wonderful.
The Doctor generates 3 entirely new objectives.
Indeed. So, we've got no prisoners.
Ooh, kill stuff.
That's an enemy unit, so that might be more doable at this stage in the game.
Definitely.
Defend objective 1. Is that in the middle?
That's the middle.
Excellent. And defend objective 5, which I think I'm holding. Yeah, because that's 5. Okay, cool.
So, to defend an objective, you've got to hold it for 2 consecutive turns, as in you've got to still hold the objective at the end of my turn.
Right, that's much harder.
It is. But objective 5 you should be able to hold, or defend until the end of my turn. Objective 1 would be more
I'm in the same situation as you now, and I'm loath to move my broadside, because I want to hold that.
It's up to you.
It is up to me.
Right, Doctor's got some tough tactical decisions, like the state of play, just as a reminder, I'm on 6 points, the Doctor begins his 3rd turn now on 10 points.
Cool, movement.
All of it's still to play for.
Movement time.
Is your commander going to use Montcalm this turn? Is he going to enact Montcalm?
So, remind me, say again how that works.
So, he can do it once per game.
Yep.
Montcalm is whereby the unit can advance and still shoot as though it remains stationary. So, they can move their standard 8 inches, and then you roll a dice, add that to the 8, and they can move that full distance. Ordinarily, that would curtail their shooting, not if he enacts Montcalm. Montcalm, of course, the act of the...
Patient hunter. No,
that's Callion.
The killing bloke.
The killing bloke. The killing bloke.
The killing stroke.
We've got Commander Killing Bloke over here. The counterpart to Commander Steel Balls. We're going to have to keep some of this on camera.
Oh yeah, definitely. Broken the sprite. Okay. So, let's roll for Montcalm.
They get to move an extra...
D6.
D6. So roll for the units, they can move an extra...
6, that's pretty good.
Nice.
And for Brave Storm, 5. That's pretty good. Cool. So we are back with, I've done my movement. So first off, the Crisises have engaged Montcalm, the strategy of the killing blow, and have advanced forward there. They are in line of sight of these lads over here. They've also got line of sight and range with their plasma guns on these Terminators, and that's, remember that, viewer, that's going to be important going forwards. Then over here we have these 2 Fire Warriors bravely holding the line and holding Objective 5, which is on my list. The broadside has just spun around. Have a good shot at these Terminators hopefully as well. The Ethereal, Ornell Doctor, has flown up to be alongside his final Fire Warrior Shasui.
So they can die together.
So they can gloriously fight together for the greater good. What are you talking about? They're not going to last much longer, but there we go. These Pathfinders here have advanced up a little bit. So yeah, they're going to attempt to try and plink some shots off beyond the Fell-Handed. Don't think that's going to go great, but there we go. And then finally, this guy's going to stay exactly where he is, because it turns out he can fire his melee weapons he can fire his ranged weapons while he's in melee combat. So he's going to try and blow up some of these guys that are poking at his shins with ineffectual thunderhammers.
The Thunderhammer... It was a slight misfire on the Thunderhammer, okay?
It was an incredible misfire. You did nothing.
Yeah, look, okay, Thunderhammer dysfunction affects 1 in every 5 Astartes, okay?
It's perfectly natural.
It's
right, that's movement. Onto shooty. The rooty-tooty pointy shooty phase.
Indeed. Who are you going to fire with first?
Markerites, I reckon.
Brilliant. Who's the target? I take it they're going to shoot backwards into the Terminators.
Yes, these guys are going to fire into the Terminators. So I'm going to bring the camera in. Oh no, the camera's already in. Perfect. Haha, look at that. I am such a professional. You're actually all right for now, because this is just on static. Perfectly.
Static.
Static. So I'm stacking it, mate. Right, so these guys are going to fire their marker lights into the Terminators over here.
Please stop talking like that. We've moved from like one racist accent to like, can we be racist about English people? It's difficult to be racist about English people.
Yeah. So marker lights are a 5, aren't they? Or are they a 6?
There are 5 on these drones. So
Cool.
5's to hit.
That is 1 hit.
You have the option to use networked marker lights, but
Yes. How much is that? Is that a CP as well?
it's a CP, but to get +1 to hit, you need to get 5, and that's impossible now given that you've only
Yeah.
got 1 marker light on them in total.
No marker lights there.
So you've still got 1, so you can still reroll 1s to hit against them, which is what you really want at this stage.
Yep. Up next is going to be, I think. Right. Is there anything? You're gonna hate me for this, but once again, remind me the other things the ethereal can do. He can make a move faster. He can reroll 1s. He can.
Help them absorb damage.
None of those are particularly useful.
No, and when it's 1 fire warrior, his effectiveness is limited. I mean, he can console that fire warrior in his hour of need, and it is his hour of need.
And that's exactly what's going to happen.
You can hear the chainsaws being revved up.
Pan the camera up there, we can see Ornell Doctor and his little friend. They, brave warriors ready to die
For the greater good, he's going to fire his little pew down into the Terminators.
You know what? I'm rooting for him. I hope he gets this.
Hits on 5s.
Yeah, he gets 2 shots though, because he's within 15 inches, so
That's true.
he can rapid fire. Hits on 4s.
That is a 6 and a 1, which I can reroll because of the ethereal.
Correct. And because of the marker light on them.
And that's a 6 again.
Oh my god.
If this guy takes out a fucking Terminator, I
Well,
don't think it's possible.
it's 3s to wound him. So you get 2 hits, 3s to wound my Terminator. He gets 1 wound. Alright. You're not going to command point reroll this, are you?
I'm so tempted.
I think you
I'm so tempted.
I think you got to save it for bigger guns.
Yeah, you're right.
Right, there we go. My Terminator gets a 3-up save. He's made it,
Oof.
unfortunately. It was a valiant effort.
One shot over them.
I'm picturing that he's just stepping aside and staring off like, really?
Well, no, this is the one guy that's literally just like cut through 8 of his squad mates last turn, and this guy's like,
So angry. But the anger alone will not penetrate tactical dreadnought armor.
yeah, that's probably fair.
Who's firing next, dear Doctor?
So I think up next is going to be the crisis suits. I think are gonna.
Let's pan over to see them. Yeah, there we go.
Over here. So they've got a lot of firepower, the crisis suits. They're probably the Doctor's most powerful unit.
So they're going to fire plasma guns against the Terminators there.
Wonderful.
So, how many plasma guns I got?
So you've got 1, 2, 3.
Marker lights mean I can
4,
reroll the
5,
ones.
6, 7 plasma guns.
Brilliant. And they're
Last turn you got 14 shots because you were within half range and could therefore rapid fire. This turn
not, but
just 7. So they hit on 4s and you can re-roll once.
yep. That's actually pretty good.
I'm not worried. I'm a little.
That's five hits.
Okay. 3s to wound me.
That is 3 wounds.
I'm a little bit worried about that. So my Terminators have a 2+ save.
Yep.
Plasma guns have a -3 armor piercing. So I go from a 2-up save to 3-up, 4-up, 5-up. 3 of. I think 1. So one of my Terminators takes 2 wounds.
How many wounds is it? 3 per Terminator?
3 per Terminator. Okay, a dice to denote that. You've got other guys in the unit as well. So you've got you've got the fusion guy who's got 3 shots from a fusion blaster. He's out of range of the Terminators,
But you can hit those units there behind them.
but you can hit the 2 Space Marines over in this far corner.
Yep.
They've done very well, these 2 Marines. So I'm convinced they can hold the line.
Yep.
He's got 3 shots from his plasma.
3
Or
shots.
from his fusion, I ought to say.
Yep. So
Hits on 4s.
that is 1 hit because I can't reroll because I didn't mark like those guys. 1
Twos.
hit. And that's a wound.
This cuts clean through their armor.
Yep.
So you just have to roll for damage.
How much damage? D6.
Yep, d6 damage.
That's a 2.
I mean, they have 2 wounds, so you melt.
1 of them.
Yeah. Meaning there's only 1 guy left. It's the
The
guy.
lone wolf.
It's the guy with a melter gun. Oh, you've made him so angry. And
Captain next. Commander Brave Storm. Brave Storm. What?
Brave Storm.
Getting there eventually. So Brave Storm's going to also fire at the lone wolf.
Yeah, this is.
So what's he got?
He's got 3 shots from his plasma. It's not his plasma. He's got fusion blasters, so 3 shots.
Cool.
He doesn't really have any other targets in range.
No. Balls. That's 3 2s.
I mean, he hits on 2s.
Oh, he does. Oh fuck, mate. Okay, that's 3 hits. Though.
He's crazy accurate. 2s to wound me.
That is a wound.
So again, it cuts clean through my armor, but it does d6 damage. Now, if you roll a 1, he's got 2 wounds. He would survive on 1 wound, so you need to roll 2 or higher to kill him. Yeah! Oh, Father be praised! Truly, the Emperor protects. do you want to command point reroll it? Is it worth it?
No.
For 1 space marine?
It's not worth it.
Has he actually survived?
He's actually survived. I rolled a 1.
That's incredible. What absolute hero.
He's gonna melt some bitches next turn.
He's gonna knock your
No, I want to hold the command rerolls for potentially Captain Railgun over there or for the Ghost's Keel. Yeah. So
I don't think it's worth it to kill 1 space marine. Although, like, I love that he's survived on 1 wound, and well, you can always fire the missile pods or something at him if you want to finish him off.
Oh, have I got missile pods on him as well?
There's missile pods next to the broadside.
Oh yeah, those ones.
You've also got these 2, well, 1 fire warrior who can see him, who can maybe finish him off if you get lucky.
Yeah, that was going to be my next move, is have that fire warrior shoot at him. So that's it on, is that on Forza?
The 2 fire warriors who are
only one can see him,
here?
really, yeah.
Only 1 can see. They get 2 shots, hitting on 4s.
That's a 1.
We got another shot though.
And that's a 4. So that's 1 hit.
Please to wound him.
That's a wound. And he's fucking dead. But I'm going to roll a d6. Oh no, it's not d6. They just do 1.
They just do 1 damage.
1 to save.
I've got
right, gone.
a 3+ save.
50-50. This man is
Yes!
bullshit.
Yes! Can't stop, won't stop.
Ah.
This melter train has no brakes.
Right. Can these 2 drones choose independent targets?
Absolutely.
One's going to fire on this prick.
So,
Actually, I think, yeah, he's got line of sight.
What this drone can definitely see. So this drone's going to fire on
Captain Melter, yeah.
Okay. And the other drone's going to fire into the Terminators, take it.
Yes, that will be the plan eventually.
Okay.
But we'll do the one on that guy first. I really want to take out this 1 Marine, you have no idea.
You've got 2 shots from these missile pods then? They hit on
Each one has 2 shots?
Yeah, they hit on 5s.
That's a 6, so that's a 1 hit.
Oh, he wins on a 3.
That's a 6, that's a wound.
Oh.
If this guy fucking survives. Imagine this, like the commander comes up to him and starts blasting him, and his whole unit dies, he just about survives. One guy goes pew pew pew, and he's like shakes off, and then just a fucking missile comes down and hits him. So this guy's gotta die.
The missile pod is -1 armor penetration, so instead of his 3 up
4s.
save, he gets a 4 up save. So 50-50 chance.
Yes!
I'm absolutely using a command point on this. Would you be very angry, Doctor, if he lives?
Yes.
Come on.
Do it.
Come on, come on. Yes!
This is bullshit.
Well, is it worth using a reroll to save 1 Space Marine? Absolutely. Every single one's a hero of the God Emperor. So I go down to 7 command points. So we think we're counting our command points correctly, but we'll probably find out in editing that we've done it wrong somewhere.
Oh well.
You've got your second missile drone who can fire into the back of my Terminators now.
Or can fire into the lone wolf. No, that's silly. But I want to do it, but it's silly.
You had to declare it at the get-go as well.
I did. So he's going to fire into the Terminator, so it's 2 shots again.
Hits on 5s. And he can reroll 1s because the Terminators have a marker light on them.
He can, but he rolled a 4 and a 5, so that's 1 hit. Wound on 4s, is it?
3s.
Oh, 3s. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, shit. I'm on PS on it. That's a wound for the Terminators.
Okay, my Terminator has a 3 up save. Because it would be a 2 plus save, but then you're -1 AP.
Oh, yes, got a Terminator.
There he goes. So there's one of them who's got 1 wound left. The missile pod does D3 damage, but he's only got a wound left, so you can only kill the guy who's already wounded.
Cool.
I don't like it when my Terminators died.
I like it when your Terminators die. I love it. Speaking of which, it's time for the rail rifle. So opening with the rail rifle.
Rail rifle from the broadside going into the back of the Terminators.
So that's 6 shots on the rail rifle?
Just 2.
Just 2, okay.
You keep thinking it's more.
I think I'm confusing it with like there's burst cannons that do like 12 shots. I love rolling 12 dice for these lads, so there we go.
Here he goes.
A 3 and a 1, I'm assuming doesn't do much, but they're lit up, so I can re-roll the 1.
Correct, the marker light guiding his shots.
And that's a 5, so that will hit.
Cool. He wins on a 2, because my Terminators are toughness 4.
That's a 5, so that's a wound check for the Terminators.
Now, this cuts clean through their armor, but my Terminators have a 5+ invulnerable save for the Crux Terminatus.
Oh, yes.
Yes! The wolf's head! Suck it. Suck my wolf's head.
Jesus Christ. Shoulder missiles next. The smart missiles.
The smart missile system, he's got 8 shots from the SMS.
That was why I was thinking he has a lot of shots. He has those ones. There's also the Terminators, obviously.
Yep. Nowhere near as much damage, but lots more shots.
Yep.
They hit on 4s, and once again he can reroll 1s.
Let's reroll those. So that's 3 hits, and then... So that's 5 hits, that's not bad.
They wound on 3s.
That's 3 wounds.
Not bad at all. My Terminators, there's no armor penetration on the smart missile system, so my Terminators get 2+ saves. I failed one.
Oh,
You take a wound off a Terminator.
just a single wound, yep.
Single wound, they only do 1 damage. Not a bad round of shooting, Doctor. It's...
Oh, we're not done yet.
Oh no, you've still got the send your ghost keel. So we've just discovered a cool stratagem the Doctor would like to use for his ghost keel. Stimulant injector. Many battlesuits contain an emergency revivification system to bring their injured pilot back from the brink of death. So the ghost keel is badly damaged, and its current damage output basically, he's not very accurate because his battlesuit starts to malfunction. The pilot inside is injured. However, you can use this stratagem. Choose a battlesuit model from your army with a wounds characteristic of 10 or more, so he would have had 10 at the start of the battle. Until the end of this turn, he fires as though he was uninjured, basically.
Brilliant. So he's going to fire everything into these wolves that are kicking him in the shins with thunder.
Impotent.
How much is that? 1?
It's 1 stratagem to... Or
As in
command
1
point.
CP, yeah.
1 command point to expand it. He gets his usual 2 shots from his fusion blasters up top, and he gets D3 shots from his fusion collider.
Yeah, the other reason I was going for that guy is no prisoners.
Ooh, which you haven't got yet.
Yeah, and I was like, he was such a good chance to get 1 no prisoners, but I'm not spending that much for it.
The Doctor's objective this turn requires him to kill a unit, which he hasn't managed to do yet, because my
the guy wouldn't fucking die, yeah.
hero Space Wolf over there just wouldn't die.
So blasting into these space wolves, what am I rolling?
Basically D3 shots plus 2, because he gets D3 from his big fusion
So
collider.
that's 3 shots.
He hits on
Total.
4s.
That's 2 hits.
He melts some Marines on 2s.
That's 2 wounds.
Cool. The first one deals D6 damage.
5.
Okay, so kills a Marine. The second one deals D6 damage, so 2 or higher kill a Marine.
That's a 2.
So it kills 2 Marines.
Not bad.
Not bad at all, actually. He's doing fine.
And I assume I can't shoot in there with the Pathfinders because they're...
No, regrettably, the Pathfinders cannot fire into an ongoing combat. For
So
fear of hitting
they'll
launchers.
just plink at Bjorn.
Yep, all 5 of them can see him.
Yep. So that will be... they're not in rapid fire range, so that will be 5 shots.
Bjorn is over here. 5 shot. Oh, actually, they always get 2 shots because they have assault 2 weapons. So
Handy. So.
range is irrelevant to them. So you get another 5 shots hitting on 4s.
Okay, that's a lot of 1s, and there's no markers on him, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits. Not amazing, but not terrible either.
So they're in the unenviable position where their weapons can't really damage him very easily.
Yeah.
So Bjorn has toughness 8, they're only strength 5, so they wound him on 5s.
That is a wound, though.
Okay. Bjorn's got a 3+ save.
Oh,
I rolled on the table. Oh, sorry, I'll go on the dice pit.
so you roll again. Ooh.
I'll roll again, even though I passed. He passes.
Yeah, that's fine. That would have been potentially some bullshit if you didn't pass the second one, but yeah. Cool. And that'll be me, I think.
Cool. Not a bad round of shooting, to be honest, also. Like, you killed Terminator, you wounded a couple of others, you've depleted the squad.
Slowly pulling those crisis suits in, but I've not got anything really in the... Well, we'll see.
So,
Cool.
do you want to charge anything in the charge phase?
Absolutely not.
There is some fighting to be had. Your ghost keel gets to kick me in the shins a few more times.
I know. I'm so excited. Right, remind me of the kicking rule.
So this is over here on the Obercam. The ghost keel, because the stimulant injector is still in effect, he gets 3 attacks now. He hits on 5s. So he just kicks me in the head.
That's 2 6s and a 1.
Cool, he hits
I am
twice.
going to command reroll the 1,
Good heavens, Doctor, this is madness.
which is now 5, so that's 3 hits.
3 hits, he wounds me on 3s with his mighty strength on...
That is 3 wounds.
Jesus Christ.
Kicking Space Marine.
I'll give him a 3 up armor save against this. He's done very well to hold them off.
Yeah.
I made all 3.
There we go.
It was a valiant effort.
It was.
I get to hit him back. I'm just going to use the Thunder Hammer.
Good luck.
Yeah, well, hopefully I'll use the Thunder Hammer. So the Thunder Hammer now hits on 4s, because I only get +1 to hit in the turn in which I charge. And I've only got 2 attacks now because I only get a bonus attack on the turn in which I charge. So hit on 4s with a Thunderhammer. Both miss.
Excellent. That Thunderhammer is underwhelming.
Very underwhelming.
Might even call it thunderwhelming.
Jesus Christ. That's some weapons grade pun. If only your guns were that potent.
Oh! Ooh, fighting words.
Right, I've got 1, 2, 3 other Marines who can also fight. So
Yep.
they've got 2 attacks apiece, so 6 in total. So they hit on 3s. I don't get +1 to hit anymore because I didn't charge. Oh no, only 3 hits.
Excellent.
5s to wound the ghost kill. That's 2 wounds. And he's got a 4+ save to try and shrug these off.
He shrugs one off.
He's down to 2 wounds remaining. So we're slowly getting through
And
him.
next turn he won't have, you know, his drugs strength.
I think I forgot about this last turn, but like I can have my rhino try to run him over. It's not very good, but like I can use it. So I'm going to look up its stats because I so rarely use the rhino in combat that
Yeah.
I actually forget what it can do. When it's got 6 or more wounds remaining, has 3 attacks. Ooh. Regrettably, it hits on 6s.
Ah, excellent.
It turns out I don't understand why it's so difficult to run a battle tank into a large battlesuit, but apparently that's how it goes.
Hit him right in the knees.
It doesn't hit, so I guess
This guy's got powerful knees. Neither the Thunderhammers nor the Rhino are doing him in the knees.
he's making progress. He's whittling them away. It's not a terrible turn you've had, Doctor. So
No, not great, not terrible.
I've got to take a morale test on my squad of Space Marines because.
And your lone wolf.
And your wolf.
Oh yeah, so he took 1 casualty. I don't think he can fail, so he can't fail, but I roll anyway just for sake. So he rolled a 6, plus his 1 casualty is a total of 7. He's leadership 8, so he's fine, he doesn't run. My other squad, they've taken 2 casualties, they're also leadership 8. So a total of 4 for the morale test means they don't flee.
Yep.
My Terminators are leadership 9, so they can't flee. Because they've only taken 1 casualty as well. So mathematically there's no...
Cool.
no odds.
I've not taken anything casualties wise, so I'm alright.
At the end of your turn, Doctor, what do you score in terms of victory points?
None this turn.
Oh.
And is this now is when I get rid of
Yes,
ones?
at the end of your turn you can discard any unwanted objectives.
I'm going to hang on to all of them.
Interesting.
No, I'm going to get rid of defend objective 1.
Okay.
Because I'm not even on objective 1, so it's not worth hanging on to. And that'll be you.
The Doctor's turn is over. And we're in a decent position there at the beginning of Space Wolf's turn 3, so we're still behind on victory points, but the Doctor failed to score anything in his previous turn, so
Yeah,
we'll get
okay.
a chance to catch him back up again. So my 3 objectives this turn are defend objective 3, so I've got to hold that for 2 consecutive turns. Secure objective 5, and secure objective 2. So 2, 3, and 5.
So 2 is there.
Well, that's good. Okay, so I'm already on 2, and that's my...
Secure.
I'm going to secure it.
So that's pretty much fine.
And I've got to secure objective 5 as well.
That's here. So this might change things a bit.
So to secure objective 5, I'd have to move my Terminators over all the way over there.
And then objective 3 is what the Melty Man is holding over there.
That's okay. I mean, so I've got to I've got to defend it. So there's no way he's going to hold it for 2 turns.
I'd love to agree with you, but I've been burned before. So.
Okay, right. I'm going to take these over to my side of the table then. So,
Yep.
and then we'll do my movement phase. So I can probably be quite quick with my movement because not a lot of stuff is actually going to move.
Only maybe the Terminators, I guess.
Yeah. So my objective is secure objective.
You've got a bit of a tough one here.
I need to play for the points, and also if I can wipe out this unit in this corner, then you would not get your objective, which I think is to defend objective 5. You have the same one.
I'm pretty sure that the broadside's holding it.
He is. So his drone is within 3 inches, but if I can get more of my models in range than yours, I will hold it.
So it's going to be a charge, I take it, at some point.
Yes, I need to successfully charge in, basically.
Yeah.
My Warlord gives them bonuses to their charge range, but it's still going to be some way, regrettably. We're going to abandon defending objective 3. And this hero, we'll hopefully get pictures of him. We'll come up with a name for him now. He's Haldar, what was it?
Undaunted.
The Undaunted, facing down this Tau commander. There's no way he should still be alive, but for some reason he is.
Yep, I'm with you on that.
And I've got secure objective 2. I'm going to move my wolf out.
Oh, I forgot about that thing.
Yeah, I've actually got a little wolf running around. He's going to run up to here and just hold this objective just to deny it to you.
He's actually on the camera quite nicely, though.
Wonderful. Bjorn's going to stump up 8 inches to here
Not ideal.
and begin his long walk back to becoming relevant at some point again.
The classic old man maneuver.
Yeah. My long fangs are going to stay put because if I move them, then they suffer penalties.
Yeah, and they're fine where they are.
My rhino actually is going to fall back, so it's going to come out of combat and just move to here, I think. And that'll be all my movement. So, yeah, we don't even need a summary. So, to begin my third shooting phase, my long fangs are going to try and put their guns, their las cannons, not their las guns, Doctor, as you so erroneously stated.
Spicy flashlights.
They're going to put their 3 las cannons that can see into the broadside on the far side. So Captain Railgun, as the Doctor has taken to calling him. So they've got 3 shots, they hit on 3s. And then the remaining las cannon that cannot see the broadside is going to fire. Nah, only 3 of them can see. He's going to put his las cannon into the drones. It's overkill.
I really thought you were going to go for the ethereal.
Nah, he's got to be the closest to shoot with me. So
True.
into the broadside. We've got 3 hits, which is pretty good. We wounded him on 3s.
Jesus. Oh, shit, that's
Only 1 wound. Now, the broadside can choose to have one of his drones intercept this using the Savior protocol, where the drone just flies into the path of the last bolt.
Otherwise, it's what to hit?
Otherwise, it's a 4+ invulnerable save, because he has a shield generator.
How many wounds can he take total?
He can take 6. Incidentally, the maximum damage I can deal is 6.
Yes, I'm worried you were going to say that. I'll have the closest drone just.
So you need to make a roll first. If you roll 2 up, the drone intercepts it. Otherwise, the broadside's got to take it.
That's 4.
Yeah, the drone is destroyed, but that's fine because it pulls that drone away from the objective that I'm ultimately trying to take.
Yes.
And the remaining shot into the marker drones. It's on a 3. Oh, I've missed.
Excellent.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That is. Well, fortunate for me. But.
Cool. What am I going to fire next? Here we go. So my second round of shooting, Bjorn the Fell-Handed, the oldest and angriest dreadnought in existence, is going to put his assault cannon into those annoying Pathfinders. So he hits them on 2s. He's got 5 hits.
It's Pathfinder soup.
Oh, you better believe it. He wins them on 2s. Oh!
Hey.
Only 3. So the Pathfinder get a 6-up save.
That's 2.
I'd hope for better than that.
Yeah, that's actually not great.
That's a little disappointing. I'll try to work out other shooting I've got. Let's jump all the way over to the other side of the board as we go into what will truly be the most epic
Oh, is it the Melty Man?
competition.
Valdar.
Haldar the Undaunted, yes! The man, the myth, the legend, as he faces down Commander Bravestorm. Here we go. So we're very, very excited about this particular round of affairs viewership. So this is Halvar the Undaunted facing down Commander Bravestorm. So he's got a Melta-gun, which is basically an anti-tank weapon, which if it goes through, could do rather a lot of damage to our man Bravestorm. So here we go. He needs to roll 3 to hit. He's got this. Oh yeah, oh, the wolf's head! The wolf's head!
Bring out the wolf's head. Fucking Grond.
Grond!
Oh, this guy should be Grond.
I'm renaming him immediately. He's now Grond the Undaunted.
Yes.
Now, the Melta, the combi Melta that he's got, the Melta gun part, which is the only part that he's firing, is strength 8. Your commander's only toughness 5, so I wound him on 3s.
Ooh!
I mean, we're absolutely using our command point reroll for this phase.
Haven't you already? Oh, yeah. No, he hasn't. He used it in mine to fight back against these guys.
Yeah, objections from the sprite overruled. So, need to roll a 3 to wound him. Yes!
Bullshit.
Now, Doctor, you do have a 4+ invulnerable save. And I'll deduct 1 from my command points, but this is the best command point I've ever spent.
That is a 3 from me.
Would you like to use one of your command points to reroll that? You have 6 remaining.
It's not that what I'm worried about. It's about the Terminators charging in and whether that would be a better way to hold back my... No, I'm going to reroll it on this one. Command point reroll.
Okay, you drop down to 5 command points remaining.
That's a 4.
Then you pass. Oh.
Jesus.
you think this is when I'm going to charge him next. Just chainsaw him right up the wazoo. Okay, my only remaining shooting then is going to be my Terminator. So we'll get that set up and then we'll see what they can do. So, my Terminator is now set up to unleash a fusillade against the drones. Now, to make doubly sure, because I really want these drones to go away, because they're just occupying the center of the board, I don't want them to be able to contest objectives anymore, I'm going to activate another stratagem, Fury of the First. So this gives my Terminators +1 to hit in this turn, meaning they hit at range on 2s. So firing through the building into the drones behind them, they get 16 shots with their bolters, and I'm going to put their plasma gun from the sergeant, or from their wolf pack leader, is going to go
Is
into...
he actually called a wolf pack leader?
He's called a wolf pack leader.
But
The plasma from him is going to go into the broadside. But the 16 shots from bolters, hitting on 2s, into the drones. I am still next to my warlord, Havaro red place, so I can reroll 1s. I just really want these to go away. So this turn only hitting on 4s. And now, sorry, hitting on 2s, now wounding on 4s. Go. This is more like it. This is what Terminator should be doing.
oh no, bye bye drones.
So that's
sad boop noises.
That's 10 wounds in total. So are they still entirely within cover? Yes, they are. So your drones get a 4+ save against.
That's actually not half bad. To say 10 wounds though.
Yep.
For 4
Oh,
drones.
actually, I take it back. It's a 3+ save because I no longer have the tactical doctrine activated. It's now the assault doctrine, so I don't get -1 EP.
Is that just something that's forced to happen as the turns move on for Space
Yeah,
Marines?
it moves through. So I get Devastator Doctrine, which wasn't relevant the first turn. I get Tactical Doctrine in the second, and on my third I'm now in the Assault Doctrine.
So 10 wounds.
Yes.
But I save on 3s.
You save on 3s because you're still in cover.
Then that is 1, 2, 3, 4. They're gone anyway.
And there are only 4 drones
Yeah.
remaining. Excellent. Good work, Terminators.
They terminated me. I did what they were supposed to.
They did a good amount of terminating. That was some good terminating today, boys. Great work.
And I think that's us done with shooting.
Yep, I did kind of the command point. I know I've still got the plasma gun from the Terminator to go into the broadside. So the plasma gun at this range only got 1 shot into the broadside, hits him on... Oh, hits him on a 2 because I've still got that stratagem activated. That's a 1.
Hey!
But I can re-roll 1s because I'm still within range of my Wolf Lord. Here we go. He wins the broadside on a 3. Wolf's head. Wolf's head. Ow!
I might tank this with the other missile pod.
Yeah, on a 2 up, the drone takes it. The drone takes it and is eliminated. But the Dreadnoughts doesn't take any damage.
No.
Right.
By the Dreadnought, you mean the broadside.
Yes, sorry. Pay no attention to my mistakes. Only pay attention to the Doctor's mistakes. Cool. We're on to my charge phase. We'll get that set up and we're back momentarily. Okay, the charge that matters. What I really want to do is to have my Terminators charge into these Fire Warriors over here to deny the Doctor holding this objective, and also because I want to hold this objective. Now, they've got a ways to go. So, in this instance, they've got to roll, regrettably, a 9-inch charge in order to make it.
Oof.
Which is, yeah.
Big
tough.
oof.
It's a big oof. Now, I'll see if I make it first. The Doctor will get to Overwatch, but I need to show a 9 on the dice pip, and I can re-roll because I have my Warlord next to me, and I can re-roll charges as long as he's in 6 of the unit that's charging. A 5 isn't going to cut it.
Nope.
I need to show a 9. Come on.
Ooh.
5 again.
luck.
Alas, not going to happen. However, the Doctor does get to Overwatch one way or the other, even if I fail the charge. So,
The railgun's 3, isn't it?
sorry?
Oh no, it's just the rail rifle's 3 shots, isn't it?
This is your Fire Warriors. I'm not charging.
Oh, right, so they are 4, I guess, because they're in rapid fire range?
Yeah. They always just get 2 shots if they're in range. So hit on 5s. Oh, 3. Okay.
I thought they only hit on 6s for Overwatch.
Because you're Tau set, you hit on 5s or 6s.
I think you've told me that like 6 times today, but it's not going in. Cool, then that's... What's this to wound? 4 to wound, is it?
3's to wound.
Oh. That's actually 2 wounds, bafflingly.
God damn.
This has gone surprisingly badly for you.
I get 2 ups. 2 up saves on my Terminators for tactical dread. Oh! He's wounded a Terminator! God damn it. That was a disaster.
Yeah. I mean, the tactics were fine, but the execution was poor.
Mediocre! Okay, I believe I've only got 1 other charge. Oh, do I want to charge? Yeah, I absolutely want to charge. 1 other charge.
Really? Fucking Christ.
I'm going to do it. So, my only remaining charge before my Space Marines try again to kill the Ghost Kill is
Kneecapping.
Grond, the Undaunted, going headlong in. I think this is a suicide mission, basically, viewership. The Doctor gets to Overwatch first. I think I'm probably going to make the charge, but he gets both the Commander and the unit of Crisis Suits within 6 inches get to Overwatch. So big oof. Do you want to start with the Commander?
Yep, he gets 3, is it?
He gets 3 shots.
Yep. Hit on 5s. Nothing.
You get 3 fusion blasters from the regular guy.
Nothing.
Okay. You get 14 plasma shots. You gotta think this is going to be doing, or will it? Will it, Doctor? Now, there's no pressure, but like if he does get in, he's going to hit your warlord with a chainsword. 5s and 6s?
Not a great deal. So that's...
I think this will probably get it done, to be honest.
It's 4 out of 14. Not amazing.
He wounds me on, or that they wound me with
5
plasma rifles on 3s.
On 3s. Oh, that's only 1 wound.
He's got a 6-up save. Come on, Wolf's Head.
Yes!
Oh, he finally goes down. Gron.
Fuck me, he's hard to kill.
Gron, the Undaunted. I've never been happier with a single Space Marine.
Annoyingly, I was hoping you'd survive and I could take him out next turn for no prisoners.
Oh.
But
Well,
there we go. Because I was just crouched down now and had a reroll of score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed in your turn. Yeah.
I don't think I'm looking too great for objectives, which is...
No, actually, and that means I'm almost certainly going to hold 5, which defend 5, which will get me a point, which is nice.
I think it gets you 2 points. Okay, so we've got one more combat this turn, which is the Ghost Keel
Surely.
against my Thunderhammer. So we're going to go with the Thunderhammer. I think the final combat of my 3rd turn. Turn 3 been a little bit disappointing. It's not gone entirely the way I would have liked, but
Yeah, actually.
hey ho, it could be worse. So we got 2 attacks coming from this unit into the Ghost Keel from the Thunderhammer. Surely this is the turn. He hits on 4s with his 2 attacks. No!
The Thunderwhelming Hammer strikes once again, or not, as the case may
Do
be.
we want to use a command point on that? I think we do. We're going to just use a command point on it.
You can't be.
You have used a command point this turn.
I can use a command point reroll per phase.
It's per phase, so this is there's the shoot phase, the charge phase, and the combat phase, and fighty phase, which are all different.
So we're going to reroll one of them.
I'm going to mark that off now.
I get come on a 4+, we'll hit with a hammer. No! All right, we've got the 6 remaining Marines. Maybe they should just grind them down with force of attrition. So, sorry, the 3 remaining Marines who have 2 attacks apiece, they hit on 3s.
Not great.
Only 2. He's got 2 wounds left, so maybe get very lucky. 5s to wound him. 1 wound. You've got a 4-up save against this Doctor, and then you can try and kick them back.
Nope.
Down to 1 wound.
But then I'm going to kick you hard.
He only gets 1 attack. The Ghost Keel swinging back.
Go. That boot. Boot hard.
Hits on a 5.
It's 4.
Alas. So at the end of my turn viewership, we're not looking so great. I'll check and see what we score. So nothing, I think, has to take morale tests because anything that had casualties is dead.
Yep.
So you can't run away if you're already dead. I do get secure objective 2, so I secure that because over here,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was all secured. Yeah.
there's more of my guys next to it than the Doctors. So I get this for 1 point. I don't get secure 5 over here because my guys failed to charge in. And I don't get defend objective 3. Where's objective 3? That one, because I moved off of it.
Yep.
So at the end of my turn, I'm going to keep secure objective 5 because I can probably get it next turn, and I'm going to discard defend objective 3. So we only score 1 point. So I'm now on 7 points to the Doctor's 10.
Yep.
At the end of turn 3. Moving into turn 4, the penultimate turn of the game.
Oh,
We'll get
all
with the-
heating up.
Indeed.
I'll win this game in the crab fashion.
The Doctor is now like crabbing his way around the battlefield. You can't see him viewership, but he's adopting like the crab formation, the last-ditch tactical protocol that I only
Yeah.
use in times of utter
Yeah,
desperation.
the technique of Mont Crab. Or Crabion. The two sneaky tactics.
Outstanding. So when the Doctor's command phase, the first thing that happens is he gains a command point, and then he only draws 1 objective this turn because
Yep,
he's still
I'm
hanging on
to
to 2.
So that's going to be psychological warfare.
Make me fail a morale test. Difficult, but not much you can do about it.
Not an easy one against Marines.
No, not at all. So I can still fail morale checks. It's difficult. Marines don't readily fail morale tests.
And there's no obvious target for that.
No. I mean, your best bet is maybe to keep firing with the Ghost Keel because you can use stimulant injectors again.
I can, and almost certainly will. But I was going to say let's do movement first. There's not a whole deal of movement to do, so again, we probably don't have to speed through this so much because my main movement's going to be on the Crisis. I'm just bringing them up by 6. Is it 6 on a Crisis?
They can fly 8 and they ignore intervening terrain because they have jetpacks, so they can just fly right over it. Grond was unable to destroy his commander. Never mind.
He tried valiantly.
He did it. It was a great effort. I'm very proud of him, but sometimes dice just aren't with you.
This guy every time.
I'll sort him. You continue with your movement. I'll
I
fix it.
think that's it for my movement, really.
Not going to move anything else?
No, I am actually going to move the broadside up a bit.
He can
Broadside
move-
got 4 or 5, isn't he?
He can move 5.
So he can move right up to
He's a lot slower.
definitely hold this thing. Yeah, because he hasn't got a jump back or anything, has he?
No. No, he does not.
I'm assuming he's still got line of sight on the Terminators.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Do you want to move the Pathfinders at all? They can stay put.
What's the range on their marker lights?
36. Are they in? I think one of them is in.
They are, and they can move obviously, so let's hop them forward each. 7.
7, because they're quicker than regular dudes. Ignoring the melee taking place.
Yep. They can't be part of that. So they can light the Terminators up.
Admittedly, a -1 to hit because they've moved and their marker lights are heavy weapons. And
Yep.
if you move and fire a heavy weapon as infantry, then you're -1 to hit. But yeah, it's still worth a shot.
I'll take it. Did that work? Okay, let's do a zoom sync. 3, 2, 1, zoom. Oh shit. Karate chop.
Karate chopping my ghost kill.
Sorry, who's ghost kill? No,
I bought it. I painted it.
it's mine, my own! It's been called that before, but not by you.
If you will but lend me the ghost kill.
Do not take me as some conjurer of cheap tricks. Right, I think I'm all moved up, so let's get ready to roll.
Wonderful. Where are you going to fire first, Doctor? Who's shooting what?
What's the range on the plasma guns of the crisis suit?
Maximum range of 30.
Fine. I absolutely want to light them up first, I just want to check some stuff. Yep, that's fine.
If they're within half range, which they might be,
Yep.
so
they can do double.
well, only the ones who are actually in half
Okay,
range.
then it's this guy only.
So this guy can fire. He's admittedly one of the ones who's got 3 plasma guns.
Oh, I know.
Oh, great. Cool.
And then the commander might be in. Well, we'll deal with him later. What's the range on a fusion?
Fusion blaster's 18 inches.
So they will still all be in, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
Range. Cool, that's good. Everyone's where I want them to be. So we're going to start with the Pathfinders. Are going to take some incredible shots.
Okay. We've got the Pathfinders, I believe, Doctor, firing their marker lights through to try and light up my Terminators.
That hits on 5.
Yes. Because they're moving and firing heavy weapons.
That's 1 hit at least.
Cool. I mean,
That gets me the reroll 1s, which is all I really want.
that's all you really need.
So that lights up the Terminators, which makes this business over here a lot more easier.
Outstanding.
Right, I think we're going to open with... We'll start with the brave wee fire warriors.
Oh, right. Into my Terminators.
Into your Terminators. Soften
Okay.
them up first. So they are on... Oh, those ones! Oh
Yeah.
shit, I forgot about those ones. I was thinking those ones.
Oh,
but-
brilliant. Excellent. Okay, so these brave little fire warriors. I love that Stone Mantle is still here, despite all the agony and death around him.
So they're on double range, aren't they? Well, as in rapid fire range.
They get two shots each. They hit on 4s. They can reroll 1s.
That is 2 hits.
Very statistical. And then 3s to win my Terminators.
That is 2 wounds.
I get
Well, 2 attempts.
I get 2 2+ saves. Hey,
Not
ting
bad.
ting.
Right, now I think we will use brave fire warrior up there.
Okay.
Is going to have a shot down at the Terminators as well. Everything's going on these fucking Terminators at the moment.
He can reroll 1s both because the ethereal is next to him.
I assume he's not in half range. He's not in rapid fire range, or is he?
I wouldn't have thought so. I'll double check quickly.
Because that'll be 18, I guess.
You know what? I'll just give it to you. We'll see he is.
Bad move.
Oh no!
Wait, what's he on? He hits on 4s.
He does.
Then yeah, that's 2 hits.
Great. He wins on 3s. I regret giving this to you.
2 wounds, both 6s. You did this.
2 3-up saves.
Oh no!
And now he's killed the Terminator.
Oh! Yes!
The first one.
I think that's the last bit of kindness I'll get from you.
Yeah. Well, the first
Right, I
one.
actually want to check this range now, because I do want to know.
18 inches. Yeah, I would think so. Absolutely.
Yeah, it actually is.
So the first wound would have killed the Terminator. The second one that I failed goes through and puts a wound on the second.
This guy just went, snipes a fucking Terminator in the head, and...
He's done very well. He's been chipping wounds away. We can't fault this man's progress.
Psychological warfare time. That's absolutely not enough to break a Terminator squadron with your fucking leader in it, but there we go.
I certainly hope not.
Right, it's going to be the broadside next.
Wonderful. So our broadside here going
Into the Terminators, obviously.
right.
So he has 3 shots, is it?
2 shots with
Why are we
his
so frustrated? Oh, it's because he's got the missile pods.
Yeah.
That's right. So 2 shots.
rail rifle.
Yep, and that is how much to hit? 4 to hit?
Forced to hit, but reloading 1s because you got a marker light through.
That's 1 hit.
Ooh.
And that's 2 hits.
Ooh. He wounds on 2s.
That is a wound and a command reroll for me.
Brings you down to 5. And then 2s to wound.
And that's another wound, so that's 2 wounds.
Right. So I get 2 5+ invulnerable saves because his weapon's so powerful it basically cuts through even Terminator armor. But I've got 5+ saves.
Fucking bollocks!
For us and the old father, Wolf's Head. You ready for me to roll another Wolf's Head?
Yep.
You ready for this to happen? No.
Better.
So I feel that one. So his shot does D6 damage. So there's a Terminator with 2 wounds left. If you get 2 or higher, it'll kill that Terminator.
I got a 6.
Yeah, so he's dead.
That doesn't carry through to any of the rest of them, does it?
No. So unfortunately, like you did 3 damage. The Terminator only had 2 wounds left.
Yeah.
It's enough to kill him, but the damage doesn't then spill over into the next Terminator.
Missile pod time.
He's got 8 shots from his missile
So
pod.
this is this guy again. Into there. 8 shots, you say?
He's got his missile pod again. Correct. Hitting on 4s.
That is 1, 2,
More 6s.
3, 5 hits.
I can reroll those ones. You had 2 ones
can.
that you can reroll.
There was 2, I thought it was only 1.
Oh, well, maybe.
I'll just do the 1. Yeah, that's a 6.
3s to wound.
A lot of wounds. It's 4 wounds.
Okay. I get 2 up saves against these, so hopefully just tactical dreadnought armor will overcome. And it does. This time, no problem at all.
Wonderful. And now it's going to be Commander Braveheart.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, if we were to strip that suit off, there's just Tau Mel Gibson in the middle of it.
I've still not even seen Braveheart.
You're not
I lived in Scotland for 6 years and never saw Braveheart.
You're not missing too much, to be perfectly honest. So we got Commander Bravestorm.
Yep.
He hits on 2s, and regrettably, he can reroll 1s because of the marker light.
Yep. I'm so happy I got the marker light shot on those. Otherwise, I was going to use this guy as like a little marker light, pew, down to them. But so how many do I roll for Storm Surge? Not Storm Surge, Bravestorm.
It's uncanny. Your inability to get this guy's name.
It doesn't
correct.
stick. It just does not stick. How many guns is he shooting?
He's got 3 shots from his 3 fusion blasters, as in 3. Each gun has 1 shot. There are 3 guns, therefore 3 shots.
Okay. Hitting on, that'll be presumably 2 hits.
Yep. Actually hits on 2s because
shit.
Your commander's always hitting 2s.
Nice.
And then 2s to win me.
That is 2 wounds.
Okay. I've got 2 5+ invulnerable saves because once again, fusion blasters AP -4. They almost cleave through the armor, so 5 ups.
Oh! Fucking hell.
That's a bit obnoxious. I feel bad about that.
Still. Crisis suits now. The plasma gun's on the nearest crisis suit.
Yep, absolutely. So you've got the nearest crisis suit is in rapid fire range, so he's got 6 shots, and then you've got 5 from the remaining 2 suits. So a total of 11 shots.
Wonderful.
Hitting on 4s. And you can also reroll the 1s. That's not a great start though. No, it's okay. It's okay. I take it back. That's actually pretty good.
And reroll that 1. Bullshit.
And they wound on 3s.
That's good. That's 3 wounds.
3 wounds. These also slice through my armor, so I'm relying on my invulnerable save. So 5 up saves, but these only do 1 damage apiece. Oh, I filled them all.
Excellent.
That kills another Terminator.
Getting in that psychological warfare.
I'm going to take this dude off. The guy with the power sword.
Right, so with that, fusion blasters on the crisis suits, are they in range?
Oh, I see.
I don't think they are. What's the range on a fusion blaster? 18.
18 inches.
Nope.
Oh.
I don't think it is. That's fine. Well, so it's got to be from... This guy's the first one with fusion blasters.
Oh no, that's the guy at the back actually.
Yeah, it's that guy.
The blue helmet.
So he's more than 18 out. Yeah.
What he can do is he can fire his fusion blasters into the wolf.
Yeah.
So the wolf is here. He's probably in range. Does he want to do that? Because technically you should have to declare it at the start, but I'll allow it.
See, I was just expecting to bin it because I'd forgotten that the wolf was there. But
No, I'll be gracious. It's your first time playing 40K. You're doing very well.
So how many shots from a fusion blaster? 3, isn't it? 3. Yep.
Well, 1 from each fusion blaster, and he has 3. So.
That's probably only 3. Only 1 hit. Does
Yeah.
3 hit? 3 doesn't hit, but hit on 4s, surely.
He hits on 4s.
So wound on 3.
2s.
What's the toughness of that wolf?
Only 3, I think.
There, that's a wound.
I don't know how many wounds the wolf has. I didn't expect...
Time to check up on the joke units.
I didn't expect to have to look up how good the wolf is, but I'll quickly have a look through here. So technically he is a cyber wolf, and he has 2 wounds.
Okay.
So you do d6 damage. He has a 4+ save actually. He's got an armor save, but the fusion blaster cuts clean through it.
Cool. So how much damage?
It deals d6 damage. So if you roll d6,
That's 2.
that's enough to kill him.
Okay.
I'm so glad we brought him.
I'm just so glad that I've technically got you off point 1.
Yeah. I'm not liking my odds of winning anymore, Doctor. That
went well. Basically, everything over in that far corner went way better than I could have hoped. That you badly through no fault of your own, but you badly biffed the Terminator charge, and I have shredded them. So I was lucky and you were unlucky there.
Yeah. They can still, we'll see how they get on the next turn.
Up next, I think I am going to spend once again, if I can do it, a command point again for the stim protocol, or is that only a once per?
No, you can use it once per turn, so you can use...
Stim him up again. I mean, he's not going to last much longer. I really don't think he's... Even with the stim stuff, he's running on fumes at this point. So.
Over here. We can probably pull up an image of the Ghost Kill. He's done very well just to keep blasting away a couple Marines every turn.
Cool. Right, so with him back up to full beams, we are going to start by... So this is 2 and a D3 to hit, isn't it?
Correct.
Shots. So that is... Oh, that's the full 5, which is nice to see.
He's hitting on 4s.
Woo! Actually, that's not as good as it looked. That's 3 hits.
3 hits. He wins on 2s.
3 wounds.
Ugh. Well, it cuts clean through my armor. So you've got D6. Each one does D6 damage, but each Marine has 2 wounds. So the first one does how much damage? Roll a dice and find out.
4.
So it kills a Marine. The second one does
4.
It kills another Marine. The last one does
5.
Okay, only got 3 Marines left. That's
wow. I'm enjoying the Ghost Kill. He's been a deeply fun unit.
He's been doing pretty well.
Because he shouldn't be doing this well in melee. And Bjorn's been, unfortunately, it was fun watching him disassemble my other Cold Star, but he's so slow.
He's been out of position for a while now. So he'll get back in the game next turn. Now,
I think that's basically me.
That's shooting phase concluded.
Yeah.
You still have your melee, so your Ghost Kill gets to kick me in the teeth. You get 3 attacks in melee now. And on 5s.
That's 1 hit.
He wins me on 3s.
That's 1 wound.
I get a 3 up save against this. Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Right, Thunderhammer. Come on. Blunderhammer.
That's just as good. On here, over here.
Yeah.
Be rolling.
All right, he's got 2 attacks with the Blunderhammer. Hits him on 4s. Come on, you've not actually hit anything with this yet. Nope.
Oh, I went for a drink at the wrong time.
Maybe
oh my god, you couldn't write this.
Do I want to use a command point?
This is the worst weapon in history. This guy's just swinging it around like a fucking maniac and missing every single shot.
Oh, the blunder. Oh, the humanity. I think I'm going to have to use a command point.
Yep.
But even though, okay, so I've expanded a command point. Let's see if we can get back in there. So I can read one of these. Hits on a 4. Come on. No.
Fucking Christ.
Unbelievable. I've got 2...
Right, you know those inflatable hammers you get from a fun fair?
Yes.
That's what I'm picturing for this guy at this point.
We could give him a toothpick. He could have worn the thing down by now. Right. I've got 2 regular Space Marines who remain in that unit.
Yep.
So they hit on 3s. They're at least getting some work done.
Cool.
Now they wound on 5s, because the Ghost Kill is toughness 6, they're only strength 4.
Ooh, that's a wound.
Yes, now because my Assault Doctrine is now active, so my Chainsword does a little bit of extra armor penetration, so the Ghost Kill is now on I can always use his 4+ invuln. He's got a 4+ invulnerable save against this. Otherwise he goes down. Now you'll be interested to know, Doctor, if he does go down...
He's going to blow the fuck up.
Well, there's a stratagem you can play called Failsafe Detonation Protocol, where he tries to blow up and take some Marines with him.
Let's find out. So what's the save for this for?
4+ save.
That would be a 1, so...
Do you want to command reroll?
I don't think I can. I think I already have in this phase. Oh no, this is fight phase now, isn't it?
This is fight phase.
Do I want to reroll that? Right. Tell me about failsafe protocol and I'll determine if I want to command reroll that.
I'll look it up and we'll read it out aloud together. It's actually quite a cool conceit for the failsafe protocol. It's to stop advanced Tau tech falling into enemy hands. So it's not super damaging, but it's really cool. So it's 1 command point. It's failsafe detonator. The battlesuits of high-value Tau operatives are equipped with a failsafe self-destruct algorithm, ensuring that the pilot cannot be taken alive for interrogation. So use this stratagem when a battlesuit unit from your army is destroyed in the fight phase. Roll a dice for each unit, friend or foe, within 3 of the model. On a 4+, it suffers 1 mortal wound. Mortal wounds are wounds that cannot be ignored. But it's for each unit, so it's only going to do 1 wound. I'm not sure it's really worth it.
We're getting towards the end. I've got 4 command points. Fuck it.
Go for it. So on a 4, the Ghost Kill As the suit detonates, you roll a d6 on a 4+. You take a mortal wound, which means that a wound that I can't save in any way.
That's a 2. Not worth a command reroll. So there he goes.
The ghost kill explodes. He's had a good run. He's had a very good run. It's a lot of Marines he whittled down.
Yeah. Then it's just morale to do. So let's do morale.
Yeah.
So the Terminators have lost 3, 2, 3?
3, I think. So my Terminator's over here. They've leadership 8.
So, if you fail a morale test, I get a victory point.
Yeah. Now, I can only fail on a 6.
Yep.
And I get to re-roll if I roll a 6, because they shall know no fear. They're fine.
There's the one time I want the fucking wolf's head, it doesn't go up.
Over yonder, we've got my 3 dudes who are fighting the ghost kill. They've taken 2 casualties.
Yep.
Oh no, 3 casualties. So
yes, they have 3.
they can also fail on a 6.
Oh!
But they can re-roll because of they shall know no fear. Oh, they're fine.
Damn it, I was really hoping to get the old psychological.
It is rough trying to make Space Marines run away.
Yeah, I know.
At the end of your turn, Doctor, what are you scoring?
So, I lock in Defend Objective 5 for 2 turns.
Yep, so you get 2
That's
points.
2 points, that brings me on to 12. We'll get that away. Did I get no prisoners? I actually didn't, I didn't take it. Yes, I did, because of the wolf.
You did? So you're up to 13?
So, yes.
13 total.
Another D12.
Oh dear.
And I did not get psychological warfare. I'm gonna, at the end of my turn, do I do it at the beginning of my next turn? Do I bin this?
You can bid it now.
I'll bin it now, because I'm not gonna get psychological warfare on Marines, it's not worth it.
Regrettable. And no prisoners goes into your stack of completed objectives.
It does.
It's looking grim for the Space Wolves at the end
Yeah.
of the Doctor's turn 4. Maybe if I get some good objectives, I can pull it back. But
I think this all depends on the objectives you get, yeah.
at the moment, he's on 13, and I am on a lowly 7. So the gap is increasing, but we'll see if we can pull it back as we go to Space Wolves. Turn 4. Aroo! Okay, viewership, here we are in my turn 4. The Doctor's got a bit of a lead, but I reckon we can take a bite out of him, if not actually win the game. So, in the first instance, we get an extra command point, bring us back up to 5. There's still some command stratagems I haven't got to use yet that I think I could bring to the 4 if I can get my Terminators into melee, but we will see.
You don't change Doctrine again now, you're Assault for the rest of the thing, right?
I'm stuck in Assault, so Assault gives me extra point of armor penetration with melee weapons, and if I roll a 6 to hit, my 6s generate additional hits. That's a Space Wolf thing.
Right.
So, what objectives do I get this turn? I get Hold the Line. Score 1 victory point if I have at least 3 units completely within my deployment zone, and your opponent has no models within your deployment zone. So,
Doable?
potential.
If you pulled Bjorn back, not easy.
Big Game Hunter. Score 1 victory point if at least 1 enemy unit with a wounds characteristic of 10 or more was destroyed during this turn. So the only thing you had 10 or more
Broadside.
wounds was the Ghost Kill was the only thing that's got 10.
Then sorry. Last turn that would have been great.
Yeah, I can't score this turn, regrettably.
Yeah.
And I only draw 2 because I'm still holding on to secure objective 5.
Ooh, ballsy. It's Captain Railgun, we'll see to that.
Right. I think my movement's pretty straightforward. So my Terminators are going to do what they came here to do. So if they couldn't charge last turn, they're going to make a damn good effort at doing it this time. So I'm going to move up 5, like so. My Warlord, our Red Blade, is going to come up behind him. So I need to get 3 units in my own deployment zone. I don't know if that's possible.
So they're in the deployment zone.
I've got my Long Fangs.
Bjorn might make it, but then he'd be not particularly useful.
Bjorn can double back, I suppose. So Bjorn will double back.
He's like a yo-yo.
He's in my deployment zone though, so I've got 2 units, and I need to have 3. I'm going to check the movement on my Rhino, because it might be able to just double time it back. These guys are going to move over.
Not my Pathfinders.
They're going to make this.
It's better, they did the Lord's work last time of...
Hey, maybe I'll be able to hit you with a blunderhammer.
Them lighting up the Terminators made a hell of a difference last time.
It really did. I'm going to check how fast my Rhino can move. It might be it can just zoom past everything and get back into my deployment zone, but I think it's probably unlikely. Anyway, we'll give this a go and see how fast it moves. So my Rhino can move 12. If it advances... So we're
Do you have to move in a straight line, or can you... the closer move might be to go... Oot, oot.
Yeah. So I'm going to put on my deployment zone is... Oh, it's unlikely.
That's here.
It's got to get back to there to get into my deployment zone. It's going to advance anyways. It's going to move an extra 6 inches. Okay.
Oh, maybe.
So it can go 18. So, oh, it's bloody close, but nah.
Sorry.
I'm still going to do it, so it's going to spin and just... Maybe I can get that next turn.
Yeah.
As it tries to rocket back to my lines. And I think that's going to be all of my movement. We're going to move on to my shooting phase. We'll get that set up for your ship back with you momentarily as we bring the Emperor's judgment to these foul Genos. Praise be to Russ and the All-Father. Okay, viewership, we're going to have my long fangs, some of who have jumped down to ground level, and they're going to fire all their last cannons and the Terminator Stormbolter into the crisis suits. Now, I realised I can use acute senses to ignore minuses to hit when I fire, so it cost me 1 command point to do so. I dropped into 4 command points. That ignores the penalty for moving and shooting with heavy weapons. Because I can smell where they are. I can smell the cowardice and the fishy, horrible scent. So, it's 4 shots from the last cannons hitting on 3s.
Ooh,
Oh dear.
that was poor.
I think to have an impact, we're going to right off the bat use another command point to reroll one of these, which we get. So it's 2 hits. They wound on 3s. Oh! Snake eyes!
Ooh, that's unfortunate. I'm going to take this command point off here.
For nothing. Oh, that's terrible.
That was...
It's bad.
Those las guns have not been the force I feared they were going to be.
No, the last cannons have underperformed in this game.
Sorry, yeah, las cannon. Well, not much better than las
who
guns
knows?
at this stage.
Maybe like they think they're firing las cannons, but it's las guns they've issued with. And
There's your problem.
my Terminator's got 4 shots going into the same unit of crisis suits.
Better.
He's got 3 hits. He wins on 5s. Nothing.
Jesus.
It's not going so great.
No, it isn't.
I'll think and see what I'm going to fire next.
Cool.
What's going to happen here, viewership? My squad with the Blunderhammer, who took 1,000 years to kill 1 ghost kill, are going to open up with their bolters and bolt pistol into this squad. So the squad leader, the guy with the Blunderhammer, is only a bolt pistol, so it's 1 shot. The other 2 guys can rapid fire the squad.
No, I don't think these Pathfinders are long for this world.
I really hope not, because it's going to make me feel a lot better when they die. So they hit on 3s. There
Good.
we go.
That's a lot of grunts there.
A lot of wolf sets. Wounds on 3s. We've got 3 wounds. They've got a 5+ save. There's no minuses to this because I'm no longer on the tactical doctrine, which makes my bolt guns better.
Ooh!
Ugh! All right.
2 save.
We'll have to Blunderhammer them to death then.
Cool, well, one of them's got.
Maybe in 5 turns we'll actually kill the squad.
Well, one of them's gone at least, so.
Okay.
These guys have been the real MVP.
Yeah, the Pathfinders have done pretty well, actually. I think next we're going to check range on Bjorn and see if he's got 24-inch range on his assault cannon, if he can bring that to bear on anything.
Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah.
You could fire his assault cannon into the Pathfinders.
An incredible, dangerous, over-the-shoulder maneuver for your Marines.
Yeah, I can't think of a reason not to fire Bjorn into those Pathfinders as well. So he hits on 2s. Not danger close for the Marines standing in front of them. He wounds them on 2s as well. There we go. So we should probably, in hindsight, have fired the Marines up into the Ethereal and the remaining Fire Warrior in the ruins, but hey, well. 5 wounds, Doctor. You've got 6+ saves. Nah, they're super dead.
They're super dead.
Bjorn just mows them down.
It's an honor to die for the greater good.
Right. Depressingly, we're going to set up for my final round of shooting my Terminators, and then the Terminators have got a charge. So we'll set up just now on the cameras, and then we'll go from there.
Not the ethereal.
He jumped up and he back.
On El Doctor! So, disappointingly, we didn't do as much damage to those crisis suits as we thought in shooting. So we're going to open up with my Warlord. This is Havarl Redblade. I keep forgetting he's got guns. He's going to put his guns into the 2 Fire Warriors, Stone Mantle and his buddy.
Not Stone Mantle. He's.
No.
Oh.
2s to hit him. There we go, 4 hits. They wound on 3s.
Not great.
Just 2, but you've got 3+ saves because they're stone cover. Oh, we kill the Fire Warrior who is not Stone Mantle. Right, what else have we got now? So we're gonna fire the Terminator unit immediately next to my Warlord. And you know what? We're gonna go ballsy. Really, really ballsy. So we're gonna check range and we're gonna overcharge our plasma.
Oh, nice.
Which is a risky strategy.
Is this the one that blows up in your hand if it fucks up?
Yeah, it'll kill my Terminator if it fucked up. So he's going to overcharge his plasma, just the plasma, into the crisis suits, and the remaining guy can't actually see Stone Mantle anymore, so he's going to fire his bolter into the crisis suits as well.
Sounds good.
So overcharging his plasma, so this will hit on 3s, but I can reroll 1s.
That's
2
good.
hits. It'll wound on 3s.
Also 2 hits.
Ha! The Doctor has a decision to make, so either he can take these hits on the Crisis battlesuit that has a shield generator, or he can put it on a pleb. But there's no reason not to take it on the shield generator.
Yeah, I'll take it on the shield generator.
So it's 2 4+ saves. Each one of these does 2 damage if you fail.
Fine.
You made them both. Alright, and I've got the Stormbolter into the unit, hit on 3s. Thankfully I can reroll 1s. Oh! This wounds on 5s. Oh! 3 Wolf's Heads!
Not ideal.
You've got a 3+ save against this Doctor because Crisis battlesuits have a 3+ armor save.
Pretty good.
Nah, they don't care.
Do you get any bad thing for overcharging your plasma?
Only if I roll a 1.
Oh, okay.
It would not.
Right. It's not like a separate check on top of that. Cool.
Here we go. In my charge phase now, we're going to try and get my Terminators into both the broadside and into this Fire Warrior. And thereafter, we're probably going to charge in with our Warlord as well. But we'll start with the Terminators. Doctor, you do get to Overwatch.
Yep.
So the broadside's got 2 shots from his rail rifle, first of all, hitting on 5s.
That's 2 misses.
And he's got 8 shots from his smart missile system. Hit on 5s and 6s.
That's a very smart missile system.
Damn.
That's 4.
3s to win me. This is the Terminators going in.
That is 3 wounds.
They get 3 2+ armor saves.
Ooh!
Oh, and it's just gone from bad to worse over here.
These Terminators have not had good luck when it comes to charging.
No, this Terminator takes 2 wounds on the way in. It's not great. Stone Mantle, the hero Tau.
Oh, does he get 2 Overwatch as well?
He gets to watch 2 shots.
In rapid fire range.
2 shots from Stone Mantle. The absolute hero over here hitting on 5s and 6s.
That's a 5, so he gets a hit.
He wins on a 3.
He wounds.
Oh, 2+ save.
You go, Stone Mantle. You fucking do it.
No,
Oh!
this Terminator lives. Now, I get to reroll charges, but I think I'm maybe 5 or 6 inches away to get in with Terminators.
Yep.
I rolled 6.
That's probably fine.
I think it probably is. So, absolutely. So we get
can
1 Terminator in against Stone Mantle with a Thunder Hammer, and then this guy can spit into this space. Now that they're tied up, I can also charge in with my Warlord. So they can't fire Overwatch because they're already engaged with Terminators. So my Warlord's going to go in. He gets +1 to his charge rolls. Oh yeah, he's rolled 10, +1 for 11. He's going to go in against the broadside. Okay, viewership, we're into my close combat phase now. The Doctor and I paused for a moment because we're having a really good time.
Yeah, the filming is an experience.
Our tech setup had a lot of problems and challenges, but we think we've risen to it. Hopefully this looks brilliant on camera, but we're having a great time with this. So,
and hey, look, we're on wireless microphones. It's still so weird to be moving around and just talking.
yeah, let us know in the comments, viewership. This was quite a bit of time, money, and effort for us to be in one room and to set the tech up like this. So
Yeah, of course. This is your first recording in person with us ever, because it's all been remote until now. So yeah,
it's quite fun. I'm really enjoying. I'm enjoying playing 40K. But
Yeah.
this was a costly endeavor in time and effort. And whilst we're having a great time, viewership, if you know anyone who likes 40K, like this video, share, subscribe, send it out to everyone. You know the usual drill. We'd love to get more support for the channel. And you know who else who doesn't need support, Doctor? Havaro Redblade, my warlord.
Unfortunately, a lot of the evidence suggests he absolutely does need support. He's not asking for it.
So, Havaro gets 4 attacks
Yep.
when he charges. When he charges, he generates an additional D3 attacks because of his Hunter Warlord trait. So he gets an additional 1 attack on the charge, which is great. So he hits on 2s.
Is he hitting the broadside?
He can only attack the broadside, he's only 1 in range. So he hits on 2s. He's rolled 2 1s, it's not a great start.
It's not a great start.
He wounds on 3s because he's strength 7 when he charges.
Oofed. Oh, big oof. Actually, yeah, that's 2.
It's 2 wounds. I think each one of these does 3 damage. Actually, I'll look up the stats for my Relic Blade, so I'm absolutely certain of this fact.
Yep.
But one way or the other, the broadside has 2 4+ invulnerable saves to make, and I'll work out how much damage it takes.
It's taken full because it rolled a 1 and a 2. So
Do you want to use a command reroll at all?
I do actually.
So you can reroll one of them with the command reroll.
5. So it's got to take 1 wound.
Okay, it does 2 damage, so the broadside's got 6 to begin with. It'll drop down to 4.
I had. Yeah, you got it.
I was hoping my warlord could finish him off, but maybe it's not to be. Now, infuriatingly, we've got this guy with the Thunder Hammer, or should I say the Blunder Hammer.
No, his has been fine. It's the Marines over there that's the problem. This guy's actually been all right.
But he's only in range to swing the Blunder Hammer against a lowly Fire Warrior, so He's the squad leader, so he's got 3
Stone Man's just gonna try and cave in his skull.
I'm gonna make sure to kill Stone Mantle.
Into the ground like a tent peg.
Yeah. He's the backbone of the entire Tau war effort. Gotta kill this guy. He's got 3 attacks as profile. He gets an additional 1 when he charges. On the charge, he hits on 3s.
That's 4 hits.
He wins on 2s.
That's 4 wounds. Oh, not 3 wounds.
3 wins. Stone Mantle's got 3 6+6 to make. He's got to make all 3. I believe in him.
I don't.
Do you want to roll them out of time for greater tension? Go on. He's got to make 3 6-up saves in a row. No. It barely even adds up to 6. So
Tent peg. He's been whack-a-mole. And finally, I think this is the first time a Thunderhammer's hit this game.
yeah. At least someone's like doing some damage.
Oi, 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 oi.
I've got a remaining Terminator in there, so
Yeah.
I think we're going to use... There's another stratagem I want to use on the broadside, so bear with me a second while I look up what this one does. For yet another command point, because I'm trying to just get as much use out of my command points as I can. I'm now
Yeah,
down to
well,
2.
maybe towards the end now. I'm on 2 as well.
We're almost in the final turn. I'm going to activate Savage Strike, which gives my Terminators +1 to wound. Now, this is only really relevant against the broadside, because I'm winning on 2s against the Fire Warrior anyway, but the guy charging gets 3 attacks on the charge. So he hits the broadside on 2s, because he gets +1 to hit in the charge. This is with his Power Axe. I can reroll 1s, because I'm within range of my own Warlord. Right, he would usually wound the broadside on 4s, now he wins on 3s.
Oof.
So that's 2 that have gone through. You're falling back
4+.
on your shield generator, so a 4+ invulnerable save.
That's 1 wound goes through, so
1 sneaks through, the broadside's down to 3 wounds. Not enough to take him down, but it's something.
yeah, he's holding up.
The broadside gets to hit me back.
Oh, excellent.
He's got 2 attacks.
What is his melee even?
2 attacks hit me on 5s.
That's 1 hit.
He wins me on 3s.
That's a 1. So
Nothing. Well, at the end of my turn viewership, so we're back counting the cost and looking at what I've scored. So I do secure objective 5, because
Yep.
I've got more units next to it than the Doctor does, so I get 1 point for that. I don't get Big Game Hunter, and I'm going to discard it, but I
Yep.
think I'm going to hold on to hold the line. So Big Game Hunter goes,
Yeah.
and I get 1 point, bringing me up to 8 victory points to the Doctor's 13 as we come into his final turn.
right.
So there's very little left in the battlefield as we enter into the final turn. So the Doctor's turn 5, the final turn for the Tau Empire. It's looking thin on the ground.
Yeah.
So he has 4 crisis suits, Commander Bravestorm, 1 wounded broadside, the lonely ethereal, and the bravest little fire warrior that could up in the rafters of that up in the rafters of that ruined building. Meanwhile, I've got like 3 regular Marines. I've got Bjorn. I've got my Long Fangs, and then the bedraggled squad of Terminators is really all that we've got left. So it's been a bloody conflict, if
Yeah.
nothing else, viewership. I think the Doctor's probably got it, but maybe I can pull a heroic last stand out of the bag and claw
Especially
some victory points
given
back.
what you're sitting on, like, there's no way I can stop you getting hold of the line.
Yeah,
Really.
it's only 1 point though. I'm not sure I can make out the points differential, but I'm
Depends what you
curious,
draw. This all comes down to the draw, really.
I'm curious to see what happens. Anyway, the Doctor
So-
draws 3 new objectives at the start of his turn 5.
I've got defend objective 2. Don't know where that is, but probably not. Oh, that's the tree. That's where the ghost keel was.
Alright, so that's not likely.
There's nothing over there. Blood and guts. So destroy enemies in the fight phase. Not great for me.
No.
And secure objective 4. That's objective 4.
Objective 4 is...
That's in there.
Oh, they
Yeah,
can't,
that's an option.
I don't think they can get down in time.
Oh, you think the ethereal's hover thing can't get down in
Oh, is it defend objective 4 or secure
It's
objective?
secure objective 4.
Oh, dick. Should have shot him last turn. Damn you, Onel Doctor!
This is why the ethereals lead for the greater good.
I knew Onel Doctor would be the death of me.
So movement is going to be pretty straightforward.
But right, let's just talk through my movement. Very little has happened. The crisis suits here have just moved up. They're all nice and in rapid fire range from the Terminators, whilst safe. The broadside has just backed up a bit to disengage from that fight. And that's basically... Oh, finally, yeah, the ethereal has hopped down here to secure one final objective for the greater good. Apparently they want the snake pit, so there we go. He's got that.
You know, like, it's 5 points to give him that hover drone that he's been flying around on, and usually it's a completely pointless upgrade because you never need to move your ethereal, but it's contributing to winning the game.
Turns out you need to move your ethereal when someone comes in and starts chopping up fire warriors.
But the only thing I'm hoping is, like, if we focus on our ethereal here, only a short distance away, there's some very angry blunderhammerers.
Still not going to stop me securing the objective.
No, won't. Maybe I'll get to hit him with a hammer in my final turn.
So shooting first, this guy on the roof is going to just have a bing down into the Terminators.
Bring it. He's got one shot.
Yes, I will. Yes,
6. Okay. A 3 to win me. That's. Do you want it? No, you should save it for your.
I should.
You should. You should definitely save it for the crisis.
Right. Up next is the battlesuits, of course. So our crisis
Where are they
suits.
shooting?
They're going to be shooting into the Terminators.
You know what? I actually think Z Terminators because there's so few of them.
Oh fuck!
I don't know if that picked up in the microphone viewership.
Oh, it will have done. She was right next to me.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we've lost footage. The audio.
No.
Don't know when that went out. Hold on.
Right, we may have had some slight technical issues there, but you missed nothing. We may have been able to reconstruct the audio, so future Doctor cut this. And now we're going to open with the crisis suits into the Terminators. So, we are in rapid fire range.
Yep. Do you want to open up with your plasma, or do you want to fire the fusion first?
Plasma, I think.
Okay.
There's a lot of that, especially in rapid fire range.
14 shots from the plasma, which is absurd.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
I back my boys. I back my boys to stand up to this.
Let's find out. What we're hitting on?
4s, you have no rerolls because you have no marker lights left.
Not great. 1, 2, 3, 5 hits.
Ugh.
Which is not great. No. That should have been 7.
Please to win me.
Yep.
That's
all
better.
wounds. 5 wounds.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dearie dearie me. 5 wounds you say. So my Terminators are in cover. You get a 2+ save, which increases to a 1+ save. You reduce that by 3 with your plasma. So a 1+ save goes to a 2 up, 3 up, 4 up. So 5 4+ saves.
Ooh.
Ugh. Oh, that's okay.
That's 2. That's 2. That's not terrible.
2 have gone through, so it
That
kills
does kill a Terminator.
this Terminator who was on 1 wound, and this guy. This guy also has a name. He is the Glacial Bulwark.
Where did that come from?
I think in a previous game he did a really good job of holding up a bunch of Tyranids one turn. So,
Fusion guns next with fusion blasters.
yep. So we're back over here with our crisis suits. You've got 3 shots from the fusion. This is the stuff that'll probably get the business done. Hit on 4s.
No, that's a hit.
Ooh.
Wound on 2s, is it?
We're on 2s.
That's a wound at least. Oh, I should have command rerolled one of those.
You already used the command reroll on. Oh no, you didn't.
No, I didn't. I specifically didn't because I was holding on for the crisis suits, and this is the crisis suits.
Would you like to command reroll now?
No, I've gone past it. It's not fair.
I've got a 5+ invulnerable save for this 1 remaining Terminator. Come on, buddy. You got this. The Glacial Bulwark. Hey! We're not going to use a command reroll because I suspect he's probably dead anyway, and you can still fire into my Warlord who I would like to live. So roll for damage, Doctor. If you get a 2 or higher, it melts him into the ground. Don't roll a 1. Yeah, he's melted. He takes 4 damage. He only had 2 wounds remaining. Which means that this is quite dramatic actually, because now your Warlord, Commander Bravestorm, gets to fire all 3 of his fusion blasters into Havarl Redblade, Wolf Lord of the 6th Legion Astartes.
Let's do this.
I'm not excited because I think you're probably going to melt him, but let's give this a go.
There's 3 shots in it and hits on 3s.
It's on 2s.
Oh, forget Warlord's hit on 2s.
Oh, highly dramatic hitting on 2s.
Command reroll this bad boy.
Okay.
Guess I'm on my final turn. Fuck it. Might as well. No point hanging on to these.
If he lives, he's going to murder him. Dramatic. Only 2 hits. He wounds on 2s.
That's 2 wounds.
2 wounds. I get 2 4+ invulnerable saves for his Iron Halo. So the Iron Halo projects a force field.
Oh!
He's filled the both.
That's unfortunate.
Now, this is why we saved our command reroll. So we're down to 1 command point remaining, and I get to reroll 1 of these. So this is why we didn't use the command point to save the regular Terminator, the Glacial Bulwark. So Havarl Redblade to save 1 of them. No! So he's got 6 wounds. Unfortunately, this does 2d6 damage. So if the Doctor gets a 6 or higher on these 2 dice,
on average, I'll kill you.
Yes. Oh yes! I'm glad. Yes, yes.
1 wound, and you're still kicking.
The Emperor protects.
He's. I mean, yeah, but you are staggering around this battlefield.
Watch as he lurches forward, and you shoot him to death on Overwatch. But that's incredible that he continues to fight.
That's actually me. I got nothing else. So then we do close combat. Absolutely not.
There's no close combat, there's no charges, and there's not even any morale. Because my Terminators were the only ones that took casualties and they're dead.
True, yep. So scoring. Objective 2, absolutely not. Secure Objective 4, we absolutely did do that, so that brings me up to 14 in total.
14 to my 8. It's looking grim, but we're going to go right into the Space Wolves' final turn. What I'm really excited is for my Warlord over here to go rushing in and kill Commander Bravestorm with his 1 wound remaining. I don't think it's going to happen, but we're going to try it as we go into my turn 5. We'll get set up, let you know how it goes.
We are set up, let's roll.
Oh, cool.
It's so short, I don't need to spool footage.
Wonderful.
That whole turn was only 13 minutes.
So, at the start of my turn 5, I get 2 objectives. I get Defend Objective 3, which is an irrelevance because it's the final turn of the game, and therefore
you can't defend.
I can't hold for 2 turns. And I get Secure Objective 1. Where's my wolf?
In the middle.
I need him.
You can probably get that with your grey, whatever the fuck they were called.
Yeah. So what we learned from this is that I don't think I can win because the maximum points I can score this turn is 2, which would only bring me up to 10.
Yep.
Which would not beat your 14, but we're going to play out the rest of the game anyway because I really want to see if Havarl can bum rush Bravestorm and kill him.
That's the phrase.
Yeah, just scream like a lunatic, wave his axe around, and maybe get lucky. So we'll quickly go through my movement phase viewership. So just so I can get some points this turn, I'm going to quickly fire my Rhino. It can move 12 inches. He's just going to fire back into my deployment zone, just so I can hold
the line.
Hold the line. My long fang is going to stay exactly where.
You sure you don't want to take 0.1 with them? What else are they going to do? And that would get you AVP. It's something.
I don't think I can win anyway, and realistically, I'd want them to stay stationary so that they can shoot your crisis suits, and therefore if your guns shooting at me on Overwatch. These guys are going to go over here and hopefully mow down the ethereal.
Yep.
Or maybe charge him.
I know we're on VP, but you'll get the joy of hacking an ethereal to pieces with the blonde hammer.
Yeah. Also, I think Bjorn can maybe shoot.
The old ethereal jam.
Bjorn's just out of range. That's a shame. Okay, we're going to move right on to my shooting phase. We're going to start with my long fangs. So in the center of the board, they're just going to fire their guns right through into the crisis suits. We got 4 shots. Hit on 3s. Oh yes, two wolves head. The omens are good.
It's not ideal.
They wound them on 3s.
That's better.
I've only got 1 command point left. I want to use it on this, or I want to save it. I'm going to save it. So we get 2 wounds that go through. You get 2 4+ invulnerable saves because one of the crisis suits has a shield generator. He saves 1. Do you want a command point?
Nah, not yet.
That does D6 damage. 4. It annihilates the crisis suit with the shield generator. It's one on the far right, Doctor.
That's one, yeah.
Yeah. So off he goes. Making some progress against them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, what do I want to do next? I think probably we're going to fire the same unit. The Terminator with his Stormbolter is going to go into the unit.
Yep.
He hits on 3s. 3 hits, and then 5s to wound. 2 wounds!
Not bad.
2 3+ saves, just armor saves on the... It only does 1 damage.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that. Wound.
Okay. Take a wound in one of the suits.
Whoops. So they 4. They on 3, yes.
They're 3, so one of them drops to 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. We're going to change to a different theatre now, so... These 3 dudes over here. So we got 4 shots from these guys, the blunder hammerers, who have had their asses kicked the whole game. They're going to put 4 shots into the ethereal, because he's the closest model now. They hit him on 3s.
Oof.
Oh, only 2. They wound him on 3s. 1 wound. He's got, I think, a 5-up save, because he's recon armor, which is the same the Pathfinders wear. Ha! He takes a wound.
Come on, reroll. Actually, what's the wounds on ethereal?
I think he has 4.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll just take the hit.
Right, I think that is all my shooting, and we'll get set up for my assault phase. I made a bit of a blunder in my previous movement phase. I forgot to move my Warlord, so I desperately want to charge the Doctor's Warlord. So he's very, very kindly allowing me to move him with his 1 wound remaining. So
at the end.
It looks like, Doctor, he is 7 inches away from your Warlord.
Yep.
He gets +1 to his charge roll, so I need to roll a 6 in order to complete the charge. But crucially, you get to try and melt him on Overwatch first. Do you want to start with your Warlord, or do you want to start with the regular crisis suits?
Start with the regular crisis suits and without the plasma guns.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of them. It's less now, but still some.
Yeah. So there are still 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 shots from plasma guns.
But it's only Oh, it's 5s on Overwatch, isn't it?
Yeah, they hit on 5s and 6s. I don't think he'll survive the Overwatch, but you just never know.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Overwatch hits.
Oh dear. 3's to wound him. Why are you like this, Doctor? I think he's probably going to die to Overwatch.
I'm going to command reroll this one. I'm saving this bad boy.
Oh dear.
There we go. That's 5 wounds.
I got to make 5 4+ saves. This is what we call statistically unlikely.
So he's charging up and he's just been ripped by plasma fire.
This is what we call in the business, folks. A doozy. Oh no, he's very dead.
Oh,
so
he's been opened up.
regrettably, the plasma just tears through him. A valiant last stand, but not able to make it into combat. No. I do have one consolation prize, though.
Oh, yeah?
I might get to hit the Ethereal with a Thunder Hammer. So
Sure.
let's tee up the camera on the Ethereal and we'll see how that goes. So, yonder, folks. Probably my final act of defiance. I might yet get to hit an Ethereal with a Thunder Hammer, which would make me feel better, but still wouldn't let me win the game. So, by my logic, we are 9 inches away from the Ethereal, so it's a long bomb charge. At least he doesn't get to Overwatch because he doesn't have any ranged weapons.
Yep.
I need to show a 9. By Jove, I've got it!
Bugger!
So they charge 9 inches. This dude's able to make it in. Close they fall behind with a Thunder Hammer. So at the start of the fight phase, they can pile in 3 inches. So this guy won't get to fight, but crucially, the Blunder Hammer.
Can he make a hit on anyone the whole game? In fairness, if you're making one hit, make it on the Ethereal.
Yep. So he's got 3 attacks in the charge. This is we're just playing for pride now because, like, I think the victory's eluded us.
Yeah, if we get the victory, but you pound the Ethereal into the ground like a whack-a-mole, that'll be something.
Officially, this is the Nazi play. When they lost, they burned villages to the ground on the way
Yeah,
to
scorched earth. We want
victory.
to. I don't want to liken the Space Wolves to the Nazis, but we do want to kill this Ethereal. So he's got 3 attacks on the charge. I hit on 3s on the charge to get +1 to hit, which cancels out the -1 to hit and the Thunder Hammer. So 3s to hit. We've got 2 hits.
You have one more command point.
It's okay. I'm confident. The Thunder Hammer wounds on 2s because it doubles his strength. It's 2 wounds on the Ethereal. Now we're going to look up exactly how many wounds and things that he's got. But I think he's probably toast.
Yeah.
It's too little too late, but at least I get the satisfaction of pulling the Ethereal off the board in the final turn. The Ethereal has 3 wounds remaining. He's got a 5-up save, so the Thunder Hammer cuts clean through it, dealing 6 damage.
Oh, do I not even get to save?
No, unfortunately not. So
Why not?
I don't think he has a.
No, true, yeah.
He's only got 5-up save. The Thunder Hammer's got -2 armor piercing, so it just goes clean through the save. He doesn't have a shield generator.
I could roll a 7, you don't know.
Tell you what, you roll the dice, see if you get a 7.
I got a 2 and a 3. Neither of them were 7s.
Excellent.
Really tempted to just...
In an act of selfish pride, I get to take out the Ethereal. So, that's my final.
First hit with the Blunder Hammer. That's
The
pretty
first
good.
hit, yay! Laid low the Ethereal.
In fairness, if it's gonna be, if you're only gonna have one hit, make it an Ethereal.
Indeed. So at the end of my turn, the only point that I score is hold the line. So I get 1 point, bring my total score for the game at the end of my turn 5. The final turn, bring me up to 9 victory points to the Doctor's
Does not beat 14, yeah.
14. I'm happy to give the Doctor the win. Well played, sir. Thank you very much.
That was really good, actually. And like, it doesn't feel it from the final scores, but it was pretty balanced. Like, there was a time I got early game points, but late game, like mid game, you were absolutely fucking wrecking shop.
Yeah.
The only thing that kind of saved me in the late game was bringing the Crises in.
I just feel like if there was las cannons in the final turn, if they'd done better at pulling off more suits, even in the final turn, if I'd managed to get my Warlord in, that would have been a more satisfying
Those
end.
las cannons were
underwhelming.
Yeah.
Very. They usually do
like
really
you had
well.
they were underwhelming. Like those Space Wolves that were in the Rhino should have made light work of the
Ghost Kill.
Yeah.
There was a few just crucial things, like Bjorn did well, but like he pushed up on this side, and then he had to fall back, and then he had to fall back again.
He was like a yo-yo on that side. He hasn't,
He performed well, and he lived, which is
Yeah.
good, but he was out of position for like big chunks of the game, so I couldn't bring him to bear. I still think there was a mistake at one point where I brought my Terminators down
down here. Yeah.
over here behind the Fire Warriors, when realistically they probably should have confronted your big blob of suits earlier on. But
I mean, we'll never know how much help you kind of did by just removing all Fire Warrior resistance in this whole building. That went in seconds.
Indeed. That was your obviously first proper game of 40k.
No, that was really good. That was really entertaining. We'll do it again at some point. And on that note, the plug. So do let us know if you enjoyed this. Obviously, it's been a fair effort in terms of recording and technical stuff. God knows what the final thing will look like. It's currently the 27th of November. I don't expect this to emerge for a couple of months, so who knows when it's going to be now. But thank you everyone for watching. If you are interested in there being more of it, it is, if you let us know, share among your friends, stuff like that. The better this does, the more likely we are to do it again in the future. So do let us know. But otherwise, I've been the Doctor.
And I have been the Bard. And remember viewership, the Emperor protects.
But not here. Here, the greater good was victorious.